Brought to you by Blackmagic Design, the world's highest quality products for the feature film, post and broadcast industries. Blackmagicdesign.com. And by the Tonkawa Film Festival, celebrating short films from around the world. tonkawafilmfestival.com.
Noam, how does it feel to be premiering here at NewFest?
It's an absolute honor. This is such a wonderful festival. The crowd here is electric. Our film starts in New York City, so it really feels like a moment of coming home.
And can you tell us a little bit about the plot and your character?
So Bookends is about a young gay writer who finds out that his boyfriend is cheating on him, and he sort of allowed himself to become dependent, and so without any other options, he moves in with his grandparents in a retirement community, played by the incredible F. Murray Abraham and Caroline Aaron. The film is inspired by the year that I lived with my grandparents. It's very much inspired by the lessons I learned from them and some of the more poignant moments we shared together, but it is also very much a work of fiction. I sort of took that experience and then built this whole world around it.
And what do you want audiences to take away from this?
You know, I think we are living in some very hard-hearted times, and my hope is that people come into the movie and they just slow down, reconnect with their loved ones, and if you're still lucky enough to have your grandparents, your parents, that you give them a call and hopefully you watch the movie together.
Jared, how does it feel to be here, NewFest Pride?
It's so exciting. You know, I live in New York City, so a lot of my community is here. I've known Mike and Noam for a long time personally, so it was exciting to work on them with this. It's so exciting to bring the film home to New York.
Tell us about your part.
Sure. So Noam's life kind of falls apart in New York City, and without spoiling the film, I'm the reason that his life falls apart.
What do you feel like audiences are going to get from this film?
I think it's a love story between generations. It talks a lot about how we can teach each other how to move into the next part of our lives together. You know, our grandparents have so much to talk to us about how to move into the next chapter, and vice versa, you know, and having those hard conversations.
Was that something that affected you personally?
It did. You know, it made me want to call my family more. And I don't live near my family, so it's made me want to connect with them more, even about the small things, which are sometimes the important things.
Where can we look for you in next? You got anything coming up you want to brag about?
Sure. No, I mean, not brag about it. I'm doing a film with Nick Borenstein coming out next. So we're working on that next week. It starts. Yeah, a comedy heist, maybe? Murder mystery in New York.
Caroline, here, NewFest Pride, seeing the film with an audience, how do you feel?
I'm the most excited about this audience, to tell you the truth. I know the film's been everywhere, you know, going the festival route, but this is the one we were the most excited about.
Tell us about your character.
I play Miriam. She is a devoted wife and mother and grandmother. She's a journalist in her own right, but in her senior years, she's been helping her husband edit his own writing. I'm married to Murray, F. Murray Abraham. What could be bad? And my grandson crashes in on us and decides to live with us for a while. So that's our story.
Was this a situation you've been in before? Have you had to bring in family and things like that?
No, I have a new granddaughter, so I actually am qualified for this part, but I wasn't when we started filming, and I haven't had that before, where somebody like, you know, as my husband said, you know, it's like the dog that sits under the table and farts all the time is a guest who will never leave. We haven't had that yet.
For you, what did you kind of take away from this experience, and what do you want audiences to take away from?
I think mostly I want audiences to take away, you know, there's a lot of what I call on-ramps into this story, but I think the most important thing is the intergenerational aspect of it, is that young people have so much to learn from older generations, and older generations have so much life that is reinstated when they're around somebody who's young. It's very easy to give in to the centrifugal force of the couch until you're around somebody who's really young and excited and moving into their future.
I'm here with one of the stars of Bookends, the legendary F. Murray Abraham. Sir, how does it feel to be here at NewFest Pride?
I'm happy to be here. I'm proud to be here. It's a good piece of work we did. I'm proud of it. I can't wait for you to see it.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the character?
He's a guy that you really want to know. He's, I hope, he and his relationship with his wife of many, many years is one that's kind of rare because people don't have that kind of long relationship, caring relationship. But he's the kind of man you think, I would like him to have been my grandfather.
I know that the character is in maybe the beginning stages of dementia or sort of starting to lose a step. What was the way in for you in terms of that and playing the illness?
I'm primarily a theater actor. That's my first love. And I have had moments on stage where I have completely forgotten my lines. To me, that's kind of a dementia. It was easy.
So no research needed?
No research at all. Those terrifying moments when you don't know your lines. Anyhow, no, it was fine because it's a good script.
I know that you work a lot. Is there anything that we can look for you in coming up?
I just finished a film with Adam Sandler called Time Out. It's coming out. We just finished, so it'll be a while. Nice man, Adam Sandler. And I'll be making a film in Spain, which is going to be a very good movie, I think. Otherwise, I may be on Broadway doing it's a reimagining of the thing, the musical, The Fantastics. But in this version, the central characters are not a boy and a girl, but a boy and a boy. And I was asked to play the part of a character that I did here in New York 60 years ago.
That's really cool.
And I did it. I did the reading, and it was fine. Anyhow, you asked, and I told you.
Mike, how does this feel to be NewFest Pride premiering a movie here?
Feels great. NewFest is one of the best film festivals in the nation, and I had my first film open the 2019 edition, and it feels like a homecoming. So it's really amazing to be back in New York with this film.
Any butterflies or anticipation seeing it with this crowd?
Always. But we've been traveling around quite a bit with it, and it seems to resonate with audiences. So I think they're about to have a very, very good time.
Is there anything you want people to take away from the film?
No. We've created something that there's a lot of room on the canvas for your own experience. So I'll leave it at that.
This is the BTRP Media Network.